When I go out into the world and try to do business with anyone these days, oftentimes I am confronted by people that just don't do their jobs. They say they're going to do their job, they're employed to do their job, they're standing at the front desk to do their job, and then they just don't do it. This is frustrating, and it's just getting worse and worse as the world goes on. I refuse to get mad at these things, and I get it that I'm making a video about it right now, acting like I'm frustrated, but it's more about education. If you're gonna watch this video and listen to me, my purpose is to help you not get mad. So I'll start off with the way I don't get mad. Like this is like the answer to everything. It's kind of funny. It's the plot of the movie Idiocracy. So go watch that movie if you haven't seen it. Go rewatch it if it's been a long time. And so just like our human lineage, the way that movie starts out, where they're explaining how we got to idiocracy. The smart and wealthy people would not procreate because it was smart. You know, obviously it's expensive and legally binding, and all these repercussions can happen if you have a child. So the smart people are like not having kids, and the dumb people are having kids. Now, my family lineage, I've figured out now that I am, okay, so I have a genetic thing, I have a thing in my DNA, a marker in my DNA, the same marker that like 1 in 10 people in Ireland have. So it's very common trait, nothing special. There was a king that this was linked to from like 450 AD. Okay, so this guy was born into wealth and privilege, and he obviously had tons of children. And this guy, well, this is where we're actually worse than idiocracy. It's not just that the good people didn't have kids, but it's the bad people enslaved the good people, okay? This guy, King Niall of the 9 hostages is his name. He enslaved St. Patrick. Now, I would rather be a descendant of St. Patrick, but St. Patrick probably didn't even have any kids, while this crazy king is off having as many kids as he possibly can. And it's, you know, that was a long time ago. And clearly now we're in this world where people are getting stupider, people are not doing their jobs, no one cares about anything, blah, blah, blah. And so that's why I refuse to get mad when people don't do their jobs. Okay, so, yeah, you know, and the other thing is that, like, when you sit there and argue with someone about how they should be doing their job, even if they're full on admitting to all of the things that they didn't do, and they're apologizing to you, it is frustrating to sit there and argue with them, because one, as the person who did nothing wrong, you look like the asshole for sitting there and arguing. 2, you're educating this business and you're not getting anything out of this. If I sit here and have a heated discussion with someone who literally doesn't know how to do their job, that's basically like job training. Like, I am training you how to do your job better through this discussion where I'm getting nothing out of it, you're benefiting, and I come out the bad person. So why would I sit here and argue with someone, you know, about the way they do their job? And, you know, I just, you know, do the best I can and move along through life and do all the things that I can do on my own, and give up on the rest, you know, just don't have an attachment to things, and don't have an attachment to money, don't have an attachment to relationships, and the goal in life for me is to if there's an afterlife, I would really like to go to the good place, you know? So now we live in this world with all these traps that set you up for ugly arguments and conversations. There's all kinds of reasons to go out in the world and argue and get in fights with people. And I just don't see that as something that is gonna get me into the good place in the afterlife. I'm not saying there is an afterlife, but if there is, sure, I'm scared of it. Who knows how long the afterlife is compared to this life? I'd like to have a nice afterlife. I like feeling good. So like, you know, when I go to Starbucks and confront the person at the front cash register, which was my old job, and they're doing things, they're flat out refusing to do things that I would have gotten fired for not doing at all, I can't get mad because it's just idiocracy. Now, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and let me know what you think I should paint onto this painting.